Hello and welcome. As you probably guessed, I am MotherAzure, but you can also call me Maria. I am back again with another pick a card. So, one thing first, if you notice the cards, yes, this one is a different color. That's just how this deck is. Doesn't mean that this card is bad, it's just different. I know that can be distracting for some people, so maybe just focus on the charms that I put on top of it. But this reading is going to be what's coming next on your path, what's next on your journey or something like that. Let's see how I name it, okay? So we have piles 1, 2, and 3. For pile 1, we have this black rose. For pile 2, we have it's a butterfly pendant. Well, not the thing in the pendant, but it's made of some type of shell or bone. I don't remember exactly what it is, but there it is. It's a butterfly. And then for pile 3, I have a shark tooth. I believe it's a tiger shark, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Actually, now that I notice, all 3 of these were part of some type of necklace, which is interesting. But anyways, you can pause the video right now to pick your pile, and I'll see whichever you choose. Hello, if you picked pile 1 with the black rose, this is your reading. I'm gonna put her right here. So these are your cards. Let's see, I'm gonna just lay them out, all of them, lay them all out first to see what you have. So your first card is Saint Anthony, Reclaim. Actually, that's really interesting. He is the first card in the Saints and Mystics Oracle deck. So he is actually card number 1. He's the first one. So let me see what I put him. Can I put him reclining? There he goes. Okay, let's get to the rest of the cards. I have so many. I don't know why I picked so many. Okay, so we have, well, I didn't pick them. They fell out. So you have crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Then you have claircognizance. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Then you have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. You have Heareth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how much space I have here. And then you got cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Hope this is visible. Anyway, so you got the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, which is actually the 3 of Visions here. Got the Weaver of Visions. I forgot. I think I have 6 cards. Okay. Kind of move this around. The Hermit and Temperance. Let me see. Hopefully you can see. Let me check. Actually, let me check if you can see that because this camera is a little bit wonky. Okay, yes you can. Okay. So what's coming next? Because you got Saint Anthony. Saint Anthony specifically has a lot to do with finding lost items. I believe in Latin America, I've heard people call in Saint Anthony, if I'm not mistaken, to find lost objects. So if you have been feeling a little bit lost, you're going to find your way soon. Definitely because this is a saint. If you feel called to work with this saint and ask for their help, you can 100% do that. Do your research and call on their help, but this is not necessary. This is just to represent. So this is really interesting to me. What's next in your path is literally you're leaving a lot of things behind, and that includes toxic patterns, karmic relationships, as it says right here, and that may be hard at first because we do have Heareth here, so it may be a little bit difficult or to do this at first, or you actually could find it challenging to let go of these things. And you haven't been able to do that before, even if you know that you have to let go of them, right? So this could be, like I said, relationships. It could be a job, just thought patterns, any of that doesn't serve you. Maybe you've been having issues letting go of it, but it's in your path soon that you will be able to let go of them. They actually just mentioned, I forget to say this every time, I'm a medium, so I get a lot of channeled stuff that they show me and stuff like that, but they just said something about the moon. So I don't know by the time this goes up, what are gonna be in what moon cycle we're gonna be, But they said something about the moon. So if you, right, the full moon. In this upcoming full moon, you could do some type of ritual or a meditation or whatever you want to do, and that's gonna help you let go of these things actually. And they just mentioned that, and this, like, and also I just wanted to say that they you may be experiencing, which this actually may be a collective thing, but they just mentioned it. You may be experiencing some type of, your psychic gifts may be increasing, or they may be developing a little bit more during this time. So, and they are saying they may experience some side effects for some reason. And by side effects, it could be, just you can feel more tired. Maybe you'll start seeing more things or hearing more things. I don't know. Whatever gifts you have, they're gonna increase. They're gonna develop a little bit more on your path. And it has to do with you letting go of these things. So if you've been looking to increase your gifts, open your third eye, because Saint Anthony here, I didn't notice that before. He has a light on his third eye. So if you have been trying to open your third eye and have been unsuccessful, you're gonna soon be able to do that, especially if you let go of these things, because these things that you have to let go of are blocking you. But with cracked open, even though it sounds a little bit grim because it says rock bottom and all of that, this woman is opening up kind of like herself, basically. But you're shedding whatever doesn't serve you. So this skin, these blockages, the baggage, whatever you're carrying, you're letting go of it, and that's soon to be in your path. But of course, you do have to do your own work. But this is guided, because it says surrender to the alchemy of life. So it's time. It's gonna happen now, or soon. I said now, so maybe it's right now, because it's the right timing for that to happen. Okay. So you have all of this right here, which I really love this, because we have this 5 of spells, the 5 of spells, which is the 5 of wands. It can relate to conflict here. So maybe you've been having a lot of conflict with people in your life. This could be romantic partners, or your family, or your friends, or just in general with people. And that's gonna be stay in the past, because if you see these cards, this is the only more negative card that we have here. And we do have the Ace of Boons, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and aces signifying new beginnings. So this is gonna end. If there were any conflicts before, they're gonna be removed from your path, okay? Or they're just simply gonna be resolved in some way soon, and you won't have to worry about them anymore. You're gonna there are also with the 3 of Cups right here, you're gonna enter much happier relationships. In general, this could be friendships, but they can also be romantic relationships. You're gonna be feeling a lot more fulfilled. We have the Queen of Cups right here, so I'm seeing that you're gonna go through a lot of emotional growth and personal growth in general, and in the sense that, because you're gonna be cracked open and you're gonna let go of all these things, you're gonna learn a lot of things about yourself, things that maybe you didn't know about yourself, and you're gonna be like, wow, I heard I'm much more amazing than I thought I was, which, yes, you are amazing, okay? But it's kind of like you're gonna notice it. You're gonna be able to look in the mirror and say, wow, this is, I didn't know I had these qualities, but I do have them, and I'm happy about that. So it's a period of growth, like a lot of rapid growth, they just said. So this may be, like I said, you may have been trying to let go of some things before, and you were getting frustrated because you felt like you weren't being, like you maybe you felt like you weren't able to do it, or like every time you tried to let go of them, they came back, or you didn't let go of them completely, if that makes sense. But it's gonna work this time, right? So they said rapid growth in that sense that you may feel frustrated, or you may be losing a little bit of your patience right now. But it's gonna happen fast. When it starts, it's like a domino effect they're showing me. So something's gonna trigger it. So pay attention to that. If you are triggered in some way, it could be related to other people specifically. Although, okay, so like for half of the people that watch this, more or less, it's gonna be a person that's gonna trigger you. So someone you have some type of relationship with. you know, a family member, it could be a friend, or it could be a, actually you just said maybe just even an acquaintance, maybe someone you don't even get along with that well. But for the other half of you, I feel like you're gonna receive some type of download, and it's gonna send you maybe into a kind of spiraling down in like your emotions, but you're gonna be okay. It's just gonna catch you off guard, and you're gonna have to sit down and reflect. But it's for your own good, because you're gonna be moving forward and becoming a much more balanced version of yourself, because we do have the Temperance right here. So when this period of growth comes, when it starts, you're gonna notice, because I think that is gonna be very clear to you because of that trigger. So you're gonna recognize the trigger when it happens, okay? But you're gonna have to, you're gonna be taking some, you know, time to reflect, and it's kind of to sit down with yourself and process all of this and decide what you're gonna do next. So they are actually saying that this is gonna happen when it starts. It's happening because, like I said, it's guided, but because after those rapid changes occur, there's something important that you have to do. So this could be relating to literally your mission. So I don't know if you are spiritual, because we do have Saint Anthony here with that third eye illumination. So you may be a light worker, or, you know, a tarot reader, a witch, whatever you want to do. But it could be spiritual specifically. It doesn't have to be, but it could definitely be spiritual because of the way I'm seeing this. And you also have claircognizance. So you're going to experience this period of rapid growth, so you can go ahead with your path. You know, so you can go follow fulfill your mission and move on to what you were put here to do, what you came here to do, whatever you want to believe, right? So because it's gonna require that you have a lot of emotional strength, which you could be an empath actually, because they're showing me Reiki right now. So maybe you want to be like a Reiki healer, or you will be. I feel like right now where you are at in your life, this thing that you're gonna be doing, it's not something that you right now are thinking of, in the sense that it's not something that you hate right now. But they're showing me that it's not like something you've always been interested in, or something you've always seen yourself doing, right? So this is gonna be completely new for you, right? So with crystal clear intentions here, like I said, because you could be sent down in kind of like a spiral of emotions, you need to take some time to center yourself, and be clear. So in the sense that when you get all this information, maybe you're gonna get a lot of information or all of this growth, you need to check in with yourself often, to make sure that you are grounded, first of all, but also so you can figure it out what you want to do. So I feel like this could be a closing of a huge cycle for you, and you're gonna have to figure it out. Maybe you can do like kind of like a list of what you want to accomplish in like the next 5 or 10 years or 15 years, and that's really gonna help you move forward, because you're not gonna feel lost. If you have even like the most vague idea of what you want to do, it's better to have a vague idea than have none, right? And I feel like you do have at least a vague idea, even if you feel lost right now, because they did say that before. So maybe you've been feeling a little bit lost, but you won't. They're saying that if you kind of have a specific, let's say that you put up a goal to, you say I want to help, I don't know, the environment. I want to work with animals, and I want to, advocate because of the global warming for that kind of stuff. So put up that one goal, and you can like write a list of the steps that you can take to achieve that goal. And they don't have to be a lot of steps. They can just be a couple of them. So when you feel lost, you can go back to it, and center yourself back and say, okay, this is what I want. What can I do to get there? So you're never lost in the way, right? Maybe before this, you've been kind of like going around like this nebula, or kind of up in the clouds, not in the sense that you weren't thinking about what you wanted, but that you weren't sure, or you weren't exactly keeping it at the forefront of your mind. But now you will be doing that, because that's going to be triggered, like I said, by some type of conversation or a literal download that you're going to receive. Okay, I want to use something which I thought would help. these are cards that I wrote. These are quotes from movies or people or I don't know, videos or stuff that I like, that I think are inspirational or that I like for whatever reason. And sometimes I use them here because sometimes they want to use one of the quotes. So I think they want one for you, for you. I'm a little bit agitated. It's so hot here. It's Florida. Just hellish weather. So let's. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting because I did mention the climate change stuff. So it says, there's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend, which is by Bob Ross. I love that. I love him. And then you have, to learn what we fear is to learn who we are. So with that cracked open card, and this is from Haunting of Hill House, by the way. I want one more for you. With that cracked open card, you may experience, of course, a lot of fear, a lot of doubt, because this is kind of like, you're letting go of so many things. It's kind of like a tower moment, right? Even though we don't have the tower here. So you may be facing a lot of your fears and your insecurities, and they're saying that that's necessary and you're gonna be okay? You can do it. Oh, you have one here. It says, with the past, I have nothing to do, nor with the future. I live now, which is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Amazing. I love that. So there it is. So you're definitely letting go of a lot of stuff, and they want you to know that. And when I say they, I mean like your guides and spirit. You're gonna be okay, and they're gonna be with you every step of the way. So if you need help at any point, you can 100% ask them for help or for clarity, because you're gonna receive it. You have the ability to receive these messages, so I'm sure that you already have this gift. I'm sure you're already working with it, and if you are not, you will soon will. So you're going to be able to receive a lot of information, and with that, a lot of reassurance from the universe and your guides. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you'll call to, because I do put out new videos every Thursday at 7 a.m. EST and occasionally on Sundays. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you want to, because I do all of my updates about the channel over there, so I don't have a community tab yet. And I also do daily readings, which I'm starting to do right now again because I took a break. If this reading was especially helpful for you, I have some links in the description to donate to the channel. It is never expected, but it is always very appreciated. So I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and much love to you. Bye bye. Let me choose pile 2 with the butterfly. This is your reading. I'm gonna place her over here. Let's see where your cards are. I'm just gonna lay them all out to see what we have, what we're working with. So you got number 35, Socrates, Divine Connections. Ooh. It's a Saints and Mystics deck, by the way. I'm gonna do this one first. There we go. So you got Compassion, Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Then you got Teaching and Learning, Archangel Zadkiel. Oh, you got 2 Archangel Zadkiels. Interesting. Maybe you work with them, or you should. I don't know. It's interesting that both came out. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others, which is interesting with Socrates, because I mean, he was a philosopher, so he taught a lot of ideas to people. Then you got You're Not Alone, Isolation, Physical Connection, Community. Big Picture Thinking, Pleiades Energy, Visionary, Inspired Ideas. See, with the Socrates, that's making so much sense. Okay. Just push this here because I don't know how much space I got. Okay. Then you got the Courageous Peony? I don't know. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. A lot of Aquarius energy here. You are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. And then for your tarot, I have the Fairy Wind, which is the Chariot, 3 of Swords, Judgment, 5 of Cups, Death, and the Child Challenges, which is the Page of Swords. These have different names, so you may see me struggling trying to find the names in my head. They have different names from traditional tarot. Okay, so like I said, a lot of Aquarius energy. You could be an Aquarius, not necessarily, but there's a lot of mind energy here. So a lot of air energy. You could be an air sign, again, not necessarily, but a lot of this energy is what I would describe as like Mercury energy. So if you know astrology, like the planet Mercury has a lot to do with communication and stuff like that. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling here. So what's next on your path? First of all, a lot of change, which is similar to pile 1, but your change feels more like, it's not that it wasn't guided, but it feels like this change is coming as a result of your own, how do I say this, of your own actions. That doesn't make it bad or good. It doesn't mean that it's bad, even though we have, you know, the 3 of Swords, that 5 of Cups, and that Death card. Not necessarily bad. I'm actually seeing that this is, you chose this change. Even if you didn't do so consciously, you chose this. So this is something that you chose in one way or another, whether you did it on purpose or not. So this change that I see coming for you soon on your path is very important. It's gonna help you evolve a lot in terms of your thinking, because we have Socrates here, but we also have this Page of Swords right here. If you see this girl right here, which is the child of challenges, she's sitting there and she's thinking. She has that natural, you know, that how do I say that? What am I looking for? That traditional, you know, thinking pose, like the thinking man and stuff like that. That's what she's doing right there. She's sitting and contemplating. So she's very calm though, which is interesting considering you have that 3 of Swords right here, that 5 of Cups, which is kind of like very dramatic, and the Death card. So I heard meeting yourself. So I don't know if you're literally gonna have like an epiphany about who you are, or you're gonna start doing some type of shadow work or inner work that's gonna reveal to you many things about yourself really quickly, or if you're literally gonna be meeting so kind of like a twin flame kind of person that's gonna be your mirror, and it's gonna put all of this in front of you, and it's gonna send you into like it's kind of like a frenzy for some reason, but you're gonna be calm in the end. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna trigger you in something's gonna happen that's gonna kind of trigger you into changing the way you think about yourself, and about life in general. I don't see it as a negative, because we do have that teaching and learning here. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, and then teach these ideas to others. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think that it's being shown to me like this, not because of the nature of the change, but because this is how you're gonna perceive it. So maybe you're someone that doesn't like a lot, you don't like change a lot, possibly, to be honest, which will make sense with what I said about Aquarius energy. Aquarius is a fixed sign. They're not that good with changes. It's kind of like you don't like the change, but you still chose it in some way because you know it's gonna help you, which actually is making me question. I'm not sure, this is not gonna be for everyone, but this specific change that seems so dramatic, but it's gonna help you to evolve in terms of your mind and your personal power. I heard it's something that many of you chose. If you believe in like soul contracts, or like before we come here, if you believe that before we come here we choose, you know, the main lessons that we're gonna learn, this is one of those. That's one of these cases. So huge energy. While this happens, you do have compassion here. So you have to be very patient with yourself. With this 3 of Swords right here and this 5 of Visions, 5 of Cups, it's kind of like you're gonna have to be able to control the emotions that this is gonna cause. So because we think in a certain way, and if you're someone that doesn't like change, any type of challenge to what you think can feel very harsh, and you may kind of reject it. But this is not something you're gonna be able to reject, because I feel like this is something that it's gonna make sense when you notice it. I'm not sure what it's gonna be though. It feels like it's gonna change your way of thinking, but it could be just change, like a huge shift in your life as it is right now. We don't have the Tower card, but with this Chariot right here, it's like you can't go back to whatever was before. It's something that's going to completely change who you are as a person, and that's not a bad thing, okay? We have the Council of Animals right here, which is Judgment. Sorry, I hit the mic. you're gonna have, first of all, you're gonna have support. But with this Judgment card here, the way it looks is that it's gonna be also a test, like from the universe. We don't like tests. I don't like tests either. Okay, I don't like tests from the universe either. But this is gonna help you. Once, like I said, evolve in terms of your thinking, the way that you think. And with this teaching and learning here, you could literally be a teacher, you know, as a career. But as in, you are gonna learn this, and you're gonna teach whatever you learned to people. I mean, Socrates, he got like a pretty big following as a philosopher, right? So that might be in your future, because we do have visionary. You are not for everyone. You're not alone, which is community, and multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So you might become. It's different for every person, but you may. There's a high chance that you're gonna become quite well known within your community, or on like a bigger scale. You know, in like a. Maybe like in your country or your town or the world. Who knows? Honestly, I can't really tell for sure. This is still a general reading, right? But it's kind of like you are gonna learn this, so people can learn from your experience and find their path, if that makes sense. Because they're showing me right now. I always forget to say, they're kind of showing. I'm a medium. I always forget to say that. They are showing me. Someone who, they're showing me a specific card from this deck. It's not the card, but it's kind of like the same concept, which is the High Priestess in that card. In that card from this deck, the woman is sitting at a cross. It's not a crossroads. It's like she's in the way of two paths, and she sits there to help people find their path. She's not gonna tell them what their path is. She's simply gonna show things to them so that they can choose for themselves. And I feel like that's kind of what you're meant to be doing, or what you will be doing. So you're gonna be kind of this so like I said, like a teacher, or maybe some type of therapist or life coach or something like that. That's in your path, but you have to go through this change first. And I feel like maybe some of you are feeling like I already went through something like that. But no, this is specifically what's coming up in your life. So this is different. If you went through something similar, there's another one. Because I asked specifically for what's coming next, not what happened in the past, right? So whatever this is, it may feel a little bit harsh and a little bit very emotional, because we do have this Three of Swords here, and this man is, you know, crying. And with this Five of Cups, she's also kind of like very distressed because the bowl fell in the water. But if you see, that's like, it's like it's gonna feel worse than it actually is, and then you're gonna notice that it's actually not as bad as you thought it was, if that makes sense. So this is gonna lead, which is very interesting, because we do have the butterfly. The butterfly signifies transformation, and you have the Death card. So a complete metamorphosis is in store for you, and I feel like you're ready, even if you don't like change, and even if you're kind of afraid of that change, you're gonna appreciate it a lot, and you're ready. I don't want you to feel like to become afraid or like reject the change, which is also, they're telling you so you don't reject it, basically. This is meant for you, and you can overcome it. The universe is not gonna throw anything at you that you can't handle, okay? And there's always a reason at the end, and the reason here is not only are you gonna become a better version of yourself, you're gonna be helping a lot of people. And I mean a lot of people, because we do have visionary right here. Let me get some of these for you. These are quotes from just quotes that I like in some way, and I made them into a little deck that I have for personal use, but sometimes I do use them here on the channel if I feel like I need them. So I'm gonna use them for this reading. Let's see if they have something to tell you here. Oop. So you got, at the end of the day, we can endure much more than we think we can, by Frida Kahlo. See? So they're telling you, Strength card. They showed me the Strength card, which is interesting, because in the Strength card of this deck, it's a woman, and she has a wolf with her, not a lion. So we have a wolf here as well. So you got all around you are spirits, child. They live in the earth, the water, the sky. If you listen, they will guide you, Grandmother Willow. So this is from Pocahontas. I'm gonna get one more for you. Okay. So these are just messages that they want you to hear. If they want me to elaborate, they will tell me to. But I feel like this is very self-explanatory. This is what I said. You've been through this before in some way, shape, or form. You can do it again. And they're saying to kind of like look back to your past when you feel like you can't do it anymore. So you can show yourself like, hey, you did this before, you can do it again. This is nothing that you can't handle. This is nothing that you can't overcome, right? That's kind of like that self-talk that they want you to have with yourself. Those are too many. I'm not taking those. Can't take 50 pieces of paper at the same time. Let me get one more. Come on. Okay. Here we go. So you got, hair. You got vulnerability. Vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. By Brené Brown. I love her. Go listen to her TED Talks, and her in general. She's amazing. I think she has a book. They just mentioned that to me. So maybe you should read that book, or you have that book. It's gonna help you a lot. I promise. This is interesting because it says having the courage to show up and be seen, which is what it says here. Let yourself be seen. So maybe you're someone that has a little bit of anxiety, or maybe you have some type of stage fright, or you don't like the idea of people in general, which I mean, same. But just only to let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen for who you actually are, in your full glory, in your authenticity, right? And with vulnerability, there's also that thing about it says not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up. It's also about you literally can have a talk with the universe and say, hey, if this is what's gonna happen. And I feel like you feel it happening. I don't think this is even a surprise for you. You can just lay out all your worries to the universe or the angels or your guides or whoever you believe in, and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust that everything's gonna turn out the way it's supposed to. And you can ask for help as well. Help or clarity or resilience. Just work on that yourself, because you have a lot of these gifts already. Even when I'm saying that, I feel like you already have a lot of resilience. You already have a lot of courage, a lot of you have learned many things. So this is something you're ready for, and that it's like you transform a lot. This is not even the first time it has happened. I feel like I said before. So you transform. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of Pluto. If you're some type of Pluto dominant, we do have the death card here. But you transform. You have been transforming since the time you were born. We all have, but I feel like this is especially true for you. So this is technically just another level for you. So level up. That's the thing. You're gonna be okay with this, and it's actually gonna lead you to a lot of success and fulfillment. And when I say success, people think money. It could be money, but success in the sense of, if you have this one goal and you actively move towards it, you're being successful, okay? And fulfillment in the sense that you're really going to enjoy. Because I started hearing something. It sounded like frequency. Those solfeggio, whatever they're called, frequencies. So maybe that would be very helpful for you during this time. I forgot what I was saying because I got distracted. I heard it in my head. I thought it was my TV, but then I remembered my TV is off. So it's not that. Okay, so anyway, that's all I have for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, because I do put out new videos every Thursday at 7 a.m. EST and occasionally on Sundays. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you want, because I do all of my updates about the channel over there, and I also post daily readings, which I will be restarting again because I stopped for a while. If this reading was especially helpful for you, you can go ahead and donate to the channel in the links down below. It is never expected, but it's always very, very appreciated. I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and much, much love to you. Bye-bye. Hello if you picked pile 3 with the shark tooth is your reading. I got stuck. Anyway, if you hear some music, I do have a frequency on right now because I started hearing it in my head during pile 2 and it wouldn't leave my head. So it's playing right now. I hope you can hear me well. So you chose this little shark tooth right here. So let's see your cards. I'm gonna lay them out first. We'll see. So you got Saint Barbara, which is number 2, empowerment. Oh, how beautiful she is. Oh, I love that card. Okay. Ooh, empowerment. Let's see what's next in your life. Okay. Next on your path. I don't know what I'm saying. You got, you are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Then you got Archangel Chamuel, peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Then you got portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Accountability, I don't know what to say. Alright. I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. You're the only group that got 5, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're the only group that got 5 cards. Interesting. I didn't notice that you got 5 cards. So you got messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance, and earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. You're the only group that got 5. I did not notice that, so maybe you need an extra one. So you got the 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. The High Priestess, they showed me the High Priestess for pile 2, so maybe you would like to watch pile 2. Then you got the King of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the Devil, and the Moon. Oh, I apologize. I put them in the wrong order because I know that this was the bottom one. Because I saw it flip. I usually, if they flip, I put them back. But this one felt right, like where it was. So they actually were in the other order, but that doesn't matter. I can still pick up the message either way. So I don't know why I always do that. I always pick them out backwards, like not in this way they came in. But anyways, so what's next for you? You do have empowerment. So you're gonna be you know, stepping up, putting on your crown, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, okay? You're gonna they say take matters in your own hands, actually. So if you were passive before, or not passive, just a little bit more slow moving, not anymore. So you're gonna be embodying a lot of Aries type of energy. You could be an Aries, but not necessarily. So kind of like this shark, kind of like a shark, you know, they swim hella fast. That's what I'm gonna say. But anyway, so laser focus. So I feel like you're gonna be very focused on your goals and trying to achieve them. So first of all, if you manifested during the Lionsgate portal, even if not, maybe if you manifested before that, it doesn't matter. Whatever you have been manifesting is going to be coming to you, because you have manifestation but also portal, which says reward. So whatever you were manifesting, you're going to receive it. Okay, so a lot of manifestations are going to be coming your way. They showed me a car, so I don't know if you literally manifested a car and it's red. So red car, they just showed me a red sports car. I say sports car because it's one of those cars that has like a retractable hood kind of thing. I don't know what it is. It's a red car, shiny red. So maybe you were manifesting a car like that and they just showed me it. So if you ask for that car, it's coming in. You have a lot of power. You do have Saint Barbara, but you also have the Keeper of Spells, which is the King of Wands, and he literally creates that fire. Fire has to do with destruction, yes, but fire has to do with creation as well. So this is kind of like I would say that this card is like a younger version of the Magician on this deck, to be honest. So you know what you want, and you're gonna go after it, and whatever you have been going after, it's gonna make its way to you. That's the first thing right there. But there are things that are going to be revealed to you. Like I said, these cards, even though I laid them out like this is the first one that came out. So they actually came like this. I just didn't flip them when I was putting them on the table. But you got the Moon card and the Devil. So I feel like there are a lot of things that are going to be revealed to you. And for some reason, they just said that these things that are going to be revealed to you, they're going to kind of power you on and how do I say this, motivate you to keep moving forward and pursuing your goals. I don't know what they are, but what they will be, what will be revealed to you specifically. Even though that with this devil right here, it could be negative patterns or just people. They said people in your life, so there are maybe some people in your life that are like really fucking jealous of you in some way, or they're just they're not bringing you good vibes, you know. So those people, their intentions, or if they're doing something specifically to sabotage you, or anything like that, or even if just their energy is toxic, that's gonna be revealed to you, okay? And you're gonna be able to see that and not let it affect you anymore. They're not exactly showing me those people leaving your life, even though if you want them to leave your life, if these are actual people that are kind of toxic, if you want them to leave your life, you can tell them, you can lay it out, you know, all of the I forgot the word, what the hell. Boundaries. That's up to you. They're actually not showing me the universe taking these people away from you, because you have the power in you, and if you want to do that, you can do that. If you want to lay boundaries and keep having them in your life, you're gonna 100% do that. The only thing the universe it's kind of doing for you is bringing these manifestations in. Whatever you're in power of your personal life right now, and what's coming next in your personal life specifically is up to you. Okay, so I mean, we do have the Ten of Pentacles, which I completely forgot because it was all the way over there. I was looking at Saint Barbara right here. She's beautiful. With this family card, so this could be family. So whatever happens in your personal life, next in your path is gonna be up to you. So you're gonna all of a sudden feel very empowered to change, and make changes that you think you need. Make the changes you need, and that includes people who are in your life. So what's coming next on your path is literally you taking the initiative, maybe for the first time in your life. If not for the first time, you're gonna be taking the initiative even harder this time. We do have the High Priestess right here. So I feel like this has been a long time coming. Like this is something you have been progressively working on for a long time, and what's coming next is that you're gonna find the motivation to actually follow and go after what you want in your life. Because when you were lacking some type of maybe you were lacking motivation, maybe you were lacking maybe a reason. I heard a reason. Maybe you were lacking a reason to even follow your dream, if that makes sense. I don't know if you were stunted in your childhood in some way, where you were taught or conditioned into the idea that, you know, kind of like these big dreams that you have are not possible, are not achievable, and you kind of settled for less. But you're gonna be receiving that inspiration in some way, shape, or form. Maybe in whatever is revealed to you, which could or could not be related to people in your life. It really depends on the situation. I almost said a bad word for no reason. But you have, I remember, it says soul plan, the fated life versus destiny life. Now, this card is interesting because this card says that, I don't remember which one is which, but there's one life that, basically the card says there's this life that we choose for ourselves, and then there's this other life that's the one that we're gonna have if we don't if we don't change it to the other one, if that makes sense. So there's a life that you can create for yourself, but there's kind of like a default, if that makes sense. So kind of like a default character in like a video game, that kind of thing. So, and I feel like you're gonna go for the life that you want, not the default one, if that makes sense. So you don't have to be a woman, but they just showed me a woman. Not a woman completely. They showed me heels, like black heels, some type of stocking, and I don't know. I can't really tell. For some reason, I don't know if the heels are red or black. They keep changing. Maybe they're like Louis Vuitton or something. I don't know. And I'm just seeing a like the colors switching back and forth. Walking like through an office, and I can't see this woman. Like I can only see like her legs. But I've seen people like getting out of the way. So you're gonna be really in your queen or king energy, okay? So, or monarch, is that a word? Maybe energy, so I can make it gender neutral. You're royalty. So maybe you're a Leo, or you're just going to be embodying this Leo energy, this Aries energy kind of thing. So main character energy right here, okay? You do have time in nature. This card, let me check her name. I believe she is Naomi Campbell. Rebecca. Not Naomi. Naomi is a model. Oh my god. Maybe you wanna be a model. I don't know. But Rebecca Campbell, which is the person that made these cards, on her website, she has a meditation for this card, which is called Earth Pulsing. So I believe if you put, if you Google Rebecca Campbell and go to her website, you may be able to find it. It says Earth Pulsing, so maybe that would be very beneficial for you right now. And also, and whatever is coming next, because you're gonna be kind of like very active and using up a lot of your energy, they are advising you to take time to rest as needed. So do take time to sit down and to breathe, and then keep going so you can replenish. You need to replenish your energy so you can keep going, okay? So it says balance. Everything is about balance. You can't go into either extreme of not doing anything to doing too much. Neither extreme is good. So you have to be in the middle and be very mindful of your own energy, because not only you have a lot of strong energy, it can be very magnetic. So you have to be mindful of that, because you may also attract people that aren't that great. So you have to protect yourself in all the ways possible, okay? So you don't want to have a liar come at you, right? Ooh, hold on. Give me a second. I know that he has like, the staff is like a snake kind of thing, but they're showing me like, even though that's a devil card, like the snake, so maybe Google the spiritual meaning of a snake. You're gonna get a lot of it. If you can get past the Christian stuff, you're probably gonna find something better here, because to be honest, I think we all know kind of what the snake means in like Christianity, because it's so widespread. But snake symbolism, or maybe like the snake Chinese zodiac sign, which if you are a snake in like the Chinese zodiac, what's up, me too. But if you read those qualities, those are the kind of qualities they're saying, the kind of like the good qualities of the snake and like the Chinese zodiac are many of the attributes you're going to be embodying in this next chapter of your life. But also to be mindful of the weaknesses there, so you can work on them and like be at your best for this, okay? So you can stay in balance and in harmony while still creating and manifesting what you want and going after your dreams, okay? So a lot for you. So many good things. I mean, all those manifestations. That car, if it's your car, oh holy shit, I really like it. I want to use some of these for you. Right? You have been the longest pile. I almost forgot to use this. So these are quotes that I have. This deck, I made it for myself, not for the channel specifically, but sometimes I use it here when I feel it's necessary. I've used it for other piles, so I'm going to use it. I use it for yours as well. Let's see what they have here. So this could be inspiration in some way, or there could be a literal message. I don't know what it's gonna be. I have all sorts of quotes here, to be honest. I didn't stick to a theme. I'm a little bit messy in that sense. So let's see. Sorry, I stopped because there's a song that's playing in my head. I know this one was gonna come up, I think, but it didn't, so I'm just gonna leave it there. But what is that song? Something about white dreams? White dreams? Is that a song? I don't know that song. Or white sheets? White sheets? White dreams? Look that up, see if something comes up. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Let me know if you know what that is. I'm getting a little bit lost. Let's see. So you got the ego hurts you like this. You become obsessed with the one person who does not love you, blind to the rest who do. Ooh, chills. That's why Warsan Shire, I hope I'm saying that right. She's a incredible poet. I love her. So again, what I said about the toxic people, you're gonna be finding some really nice people too, because like I said, like whatever happens in your personal life is gonna be up to you. So if you want to literally have like a clean slate like of people in your life, you can 100% do that and bring in people who actually love you. And, you know, just create a safe and happy environment for yourself with people who love you and support you. What the hell? Okay. Okay. It says, it is in pain that we find the meaning of life. What? This is from Pan's Labyrinth. I'm not sure who says that. Okay. Ooh. And then, I'm going to put this one here. I love this one for this card. Oh my God. It says, I am my own muse. I am the subject I know best. The subject I want to know better, by Frida Kahlo. I love that. So, it's you. It's like, you're ready to shine soon. So that's that's what's coming next. You're gonna be really stepping into your power, like truly stepping into your power. And it's gonna be coming, like I said, you're gonna find motivation, but this motivation could come from something else or from something being revealed to you about the people in your life, but not necessarily. I'm not really sure what it is. But even though that may be your initial motivator, you're gonna find motivation in the idea or the possibility of bettering yourself and creating the life that you want for yourself. So really heavy entrepreneur vibes right here. If you're going for a business, go for it. And with this, I want to point out that this quote, I really love it because I feel like you've been through the hurt before. So now it's like, it's your time to shine now. Okay. And I just got like a little vision of burning this paper. I'm not gonna burn it because I like that quote, but I feel like they're kind of showing that you went through what you needed to go through for you to grow. You went through the experiences that taught you the lessons you know today, and that's over with. You know, this is your time now. Whatever's coming up, it's your time. This is for you. You're not gonna be feeling this anymore. Always remember what you learned. Always remember where you came from, but don't let it hold you back. That was kind of the symbology that they were showing me. Like I said, fire destroys, but also creates. But fire can destroy the things of the past that don't help you anymore. You can transmute that energy and you can create something new from it. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're called to, because I do put out new videos every Thursday at 7 a.m. EST and occasionally on Sundays. Also go ahead and follow me on Instagram because I do all of my updates about the channel over there, and I also post daily readings, which I will start doing again probably by the time this goes up, honestly. So if this reading was especially helpful for you, you can donate to the channel. It is never expected, but it is always very appreciated. I wish you the best of luck on your journey and much love to you. Bye bye.